Hello, welcome back to the Haunted Basement Studio. I'm your host, Triple B, and we got another Shudder movie review right here. And I'm not going to do a lot of spoilers in this one, but let's talk about Hell House Origins, the Carmichael Manor. Now, that was a tongue twister. Yeah, this is another 2023 horror movie. Hell House has three other movies: the original Hell House LLC, and then we got the Abaddon Hotel, and then we got part three, which is Lake of Fire, and then this one's Origins, and it kind of goes back to the hotel and it connects them together. And pretty much this story is a group of cold case investigators. They want to stay at the Carmichael Manor, and when they get there, all hell breaks loose. So, was this movie any good? Well, let me tell you just a little bit about it. And this film might throw you off just a little bit because it's like a documentary found footage film where you're going to have two historians telling you the story about what's going on, giving you a narration of it. And then they would cut to like the film that they got, and it's been cut up. So you're going to see these two girls traveling to the manor, and their names is Margot and Destiny. And Margot's brother Chase does show up to the manor because Margot wants to investigate this 24/7 with two cameras. So we're getting a ghost hunting movie in this. Margot ends up finding the storage room, which she gets open, and inside of it is two mannequin clowns, and they look creepy as hell. And that may be where this story goes. Man, you know I'm always down for a good ghost hunting story, and this movie is pretty damn creepy in some moments, and it really makes you feel isolated, like you're in the middle of nowhere, because this manor, it takes miles and miles and miles down a dirt road just to get there. So you're isolated in these woods, and you kind of just feel like, oh my God, you couldn't even get out of there. What if something does happen? Some crazy stuff does go down in this film. And especially when you're left alone and you got the camera and you're supposed to film everything, and what comes on through the other side of that camera is pretty good, man. They did a pretty damn good job on it. And so the movie now is going to focus on the Carmichaels, especially the siblings. You got Patrick, Kathleen, and Margaret. And one day, Patrick and Margaret go for a drive to do a dance. But on the way back, they get hit by some drunk drivers, and Margaret gets killed in this. And so after this, Patrick isn't the same. So the movie will jump back and forth the timelines, and also the documentary style with the two historians telling you what's going on. They're pretty much trying to explain to you what you just saw, like you weren't smart enough when you just watched it to realize what's going on. But I kind of just looked past that point because the story was pretty interesting, and I definitely wanted to see where it was going to go. And so the movie has origins in its title, so they got to tie it into the original or the hotel, which they do. And they probably could have left that out of it, but it kind of made it a little bit intriguing. And there was a lot of good creepy parts in this movie where it's like you want to just like go, no, no. And you're watching these people are getting hunted down by these clowns, which that is not a spoiler because it's in the damn poster. But these clowns have something a little bit different in it. So that's what kind of makes it really intriguing, because there's something going on with these clowns. Are they even real? Are they just mannequins? Are they ghosts? I don't know. You'll have to watch the movie to find out. There is some questionable decisions that these characters do make in this film that you might just have to look past it, and definitely some disbelief in it, but it does cause for something very creepy. And now, does the ending fall on its face? I say it doesn't. The ending was very satisfying to me, and it brought the story all together, especially if you stay till the end credit scene. pretty creepy, pretty cool, man. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. Glad I watched it and I did enjoy it. And I would recommend checking it out, especially if you like found footage, ghost stories that are going to have some convoluted stuff in between. Not too bad. But, anyways, thank you all for joining me in the Haunted Basement Studio. If you do want a spoiler movie review on this one, tell me in the comment section below, and maybe I'll do one. Until then, you guys keep it whore. Laters.